Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Ulysses Chacin is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's Corey Seager. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He comes in as a .316 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here comes Yelich, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Chopper to first, might only get one. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
At the plate, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's one as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
In is Christian Yelich as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. LA's on top, 1-0. Coming down, A.J. Pollock. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Slow little grounder left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
and he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Verdugo is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Aguilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Three and 0 now. Travis Shaw is on deck. Here it is. The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Chopper foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-1 pitch. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Out of the plate, the pitcher, Ross Stripling. 9-1-2 due up.
Ross Stripling.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Corey Seager, and it's fouled away. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Peterson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In now, Justin Turner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The first baseman, number
Into the box, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Bellinger, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Yelich is right there as he takes it for the second out. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now the 2-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 L.A.
We're back now for the Brewers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit out towards second. Muncy is right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Joey Chassis.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means the pitcher Ulyss Chassin starts to dig in. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop,
So stepping in, Hernan Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Nope. That misses 1-2. Chacin stands at second with 2 gone.
Oh.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now, Christian Yelich. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Hey. 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. In the dirt here. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Digging in now, Austin Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
One and 2, here it comes. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Jhoulys Chacín. Brendan Woodruff answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ross Stripling will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready once again, Corey Seager, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. This is skied into short left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready now, Justin Turner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, 0-1. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep to straightaway right. Verdugo looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 5 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. Now a 6-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. The 2-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Verdugo. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches that doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ben Gamel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 16, Ben Gamel.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Kane. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Hernan Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Junior Guerra takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ross Stripling, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Ross Stripling.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat. But a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Corey Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even...
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Scott Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Scott Alexander.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Alexander has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Ryan.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Dylan Floro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
In now, Ryan Braun, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A little low. It's 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Taylor Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 54, Taylor Williams. Now catching and batting 9.
Now at the plate,
number
Justin
9,
Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Braun, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batter.
Into the box, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 3. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And quickly there are 2 away.
now batting, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 3. Alex Claudio's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Now to the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. David Freese will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
David Freese.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Claudio, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. Freese leads off first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Digging in, Travis Shaw, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready on 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Striding in, Justin Turner. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Yimi Garcia, a right-hander standing
Now
6
pitching
foot
for
even,
the
will take
Dodgers,
over the pitching duties here.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas.
Leading off
And if
for
you
the
remember,
Brewers,
I'm sure he does, he
the
hit a
second
round
baseman,
tripper back in the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Garcia, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric. Hey.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and this will bang up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runners are at first and third with none out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
7-5 tonight's final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ross Stripling notches his 3rd win of the year. Ulysses Chassin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.